Hey guys, Leanne Winston here, Psychic Medium. I hope you've all had a lovely week so far. I can't believe we're back up to Wednesday night again. The week has gone so quickly. I don't know about you guys, but I am certainly finding that this time or this month even has flown so quickly. So we've got a few people here that have put up comments a little bit earlier. Kate is just taking Sarah. We've got Deb taking Louise. Hi, Natalie. Hope you're well, honey. And we have the beautiful Roz in there as well, who's speaking guidance, love, and lives. Beautiful. Thanks, Roz. Hey, Stacey. And we have Nazi there as well. And Sarah is just saying hello as well. So, we've got more coming in. Nikki. Hey, Robin. Whoops. Sorry, hon. The screen moved as I clicked on your name. So I hope you're feeling a bit better, honey, as well. So guys, we're still in this retrograde. Tomorrow is our last day of retrograde. So I want to say, just allow this energy to move. Hopefully you're starting to see the difference already. I know myself, I've felt the change today, or even yesterday afternoon, sort of coming in with that side of it. I seem to have this creative energy that seems to be sort of going through me at the moment as well. So I think that's all to do with part and parcel with the retrograde moving out. Hey, Kelly, I hope you're well, hun. Robin is saying she has shared. Every time I click on it, it moves. She says, hi, Leanne, I've missed you. Hey, Kelly, I've missed you too, honey. It's lovely seeing regulars coming in, and it's great to see some new faces joining in as well. Sharon is just taking Joanne, and Laura is saying hello. Hey, honey, I hope you're well. So, guys, before I do get into the questions, please feel free to hit the share button, invite your friends and family. If you're in groups and it's within the rules of those groups, please feel free to share in those groups as well, because you never know when somebody might get a message or something that I have to share with you guys may resonate with people as well in that way. So more the merrier. Also, don't forget to hashtag and let me know where you are from as well, because this goes worldwide through the My Time TV into the Binge Network. So welcome to those that are watching in the Binge Network as well. I don't know if you guys can comment. Somebody did tell me that you guys can actually put comments in there as well, but I haven't had a look at that, so to speak. So it's something I must do in that side of it as well. So might just jump into some comments. I'm sure Spirit will give me some other things to talk about as we go along with that side of stuff as well. I don't know who's forgetful at the moment, but all of a sudden the moment I started to connect to the energy within sorry, Kitty, I'll just take yours down for a second. Within the messages, all of a sudden it's like my mind is going a million miles an hour. I'm not seeming to like to have the pressure on my ears, and I just get the reference to very much an overthinker. So I feel like I've got Spirit stepping in. I've got a male energy with this. I do feel that he would have pressure to his ears or didn't like things on his ears, but the memory loss that comes with it. So whether I get the reference to I'm the grandfather figure. So I want to say I've got a granddaughter here watching or will be watching these comments. So if that resonates with you, please take it with you. He's making me feel like I've got heart issues in the way of his passing, but I do also get the shortness of breath with that side of it. Okay. I love the way Spirit just takes over and sort of steps in. So this gentleman was very keen to connect with a loved one, so a granddaughter here as well with that. All right. We would have loved to. Okay. I'm just quickly scanning through to see if this makes sense to anybody. Okay. We've got Tasha from Bakersfield. Hey, honey. Thank you for joining in with that. Bakersfield is Tasmania. Beautiful. I'd love to get back over there maybe this year. We were there for our honeymoon. I'm just having a look. Please let me know if that resonates with you. Laura, you think it's you, honey? Oh my God. Oh my God. My stomach is on fire. It's me. Laura, does that make sense to you with your grandfather, honey? If you could just let me know in the comments, because I do get there's a lot of pride that comes through, and I get the okay. Thank you, Laura. My grandfather used to nibble on my ear. I just got diagnosed with a brain tumor, and my memory loss has been a lot lately. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to hear about the brain tumor. He died getting a bypass. Okay, thank you. Well, so, honey, I am with your energy, because when you acknowledge the bypass, I got that's me. Yes. So, I love the way that your grandfather has decided to come through a lot differently with giving me the memory loss and the heart, the lungs sort of side of it. I do feel that he was focusing on his breath. So, I want to say in that last day or so, he was finding it hard to breathe. Now, as I said, I'm so sorry to hear about the brain tumor that you've been diagnosed with. He does show me the memory loss and the frustration that comes with it. So please know that he is very much around you. Oh, Robin, that's beautiful, honey, sending Laura some beautiful love hearts in that way. So please know that he is very much around you. I do get the reference to it's about keeping a positive mind, honey. So I want to say, when you're having those down moments, acknowledge them, let it go, and he says turn your focus around. Okay, he is reminding you how strong you are. Okay, so I do get the reference to he is there to support you through everything. Talk to him, honey. I want to say he holds your hand, and I actually feel like I've got emotion around you lately with the diagnosis and everything else that's going on, and he just shows me wiping away the tears. So I want to say it's important to put you first, all right? So please know there is a lot of love and there is a lot of pride that comes through from your grandfather, okay? Laura is just saying, thank you so much. I've been trying so much to be positive and it's been so hard. That's okay, honey. You're allowed to have those moments, but he's just reminding you that you have that inner strength. So I want to say, give yourself that moment to acknowledge the negative thoughts and the emotions and everything that come up, because, honey, you are human. It is normal to have those. We all do it. But he's just making reference to it's important to turn that around. So I want to say, don't get stuck in that negative energy. I feel like he would say little things to you to perk you up or pick you up, so to speak, when he was alive, because he says you hear his voice at times. So please know he is very much around you. Okay, so I'll leave you with that, honey, and keep me updated on how you're going. I send you lots of love and healing, and my heart goes out to you as well. Okay, so you got beautiful energy, honey. Stacey's from Adelaide. Wonderful, excellent. So I'm just dropping back in the list to some of the early ones. Laura is from Brisbane. Thank you, honey, for sharing that with us, as I just sort of scrolled past a lot of these just to find Laura's comments with that. Okay, so now there was somebody, Keita, honey, I did put yours up. I didn't want to miss that as I put it up without reading it. Keita says, I've lost my ring. Could you give me a hint of where it is? I'm actually seeing a bathroom floor, honey. I feel like I'm on tiles. So whether you've taken it off in the bathroom and it's been knocked off, I get the reference to look down the side of the cupboard in the bathroom. So I do feel that I'm beside a cupboard and I've got the hard tiles with that. All right. So I wish you the very best. I'm not the greatest at finding things for myself. I seem to have more positive results, I guess, in finding stuff for others. Okay, Tamara's got the blessing hands. Beautiful, honey. Thank you. So we've got people just tagging others, and thank you for sharing. Now, if you are tagging somebody else, hold down the shift key and the number 2 and put their @ symbol and then type their name, because if they're not already following the page or my page, it will tag them in it that way. All right. So that's just a little hint when you want to tag somebody as well. Sarah says, anything for me, please, hun. Love, just general guidance. Honey, I feel like I'm looking at a piece of jewelry for you, but I also feel like I'm looking at financial flow. So whether you're focusing on your finances at the moment, I do feel like I want to sit down and do the sums and sort of write it all out with that side of it. I actually feel like I want to invest money somewhere. So whether you're working towards something at the moment, but like I said, I also want to put the piece of jewelry there as well. Now I'm playing with my ring on my finger. So whether you're looking at relationship, I just get the reference to looking at the finances, the numbers, but the piece of jewelry that comes from their hard work as well. Okay, so I wish you all the very best with that. At the same time, Natalie, anything from my mum and dad? Guys, just remember to keep asking direct questions as well, so I can get straight to the point. Now, honey, Natalie, with your question, I get the reference to a lot of love that comes through. So I do feel there's a lot of love and support. I actually feel like I've got a little bit of a sadness to you as well, honey. So whether you've been on a bit of a roller coaster lately, I get the blocked throat chakra. Sorry, I'm just going to drown that. So to me, I get the reference to look at where you need to communicate currently as well. So I do feel that is an important thing to remember at the same time. There's a lot going on around you, and I do feel things are going to slow down and start to get better, the positive energy moving forward. But look at the growth change will bring is the reference I get. So to me, I get the feeling, Nellie, that changes are coming very soon. It is a positive energy, and that will bring that growth with it at the same time. So I wish you all the very best with that side of it. Robin is just saying, my energy is picking back, has been extremely low with this retrograde. Mine has too, honey, especially this last week and a half. It's amazing. I actually spoke to a friend today, and she said, you know, people are blaming the retrograde and stuff on their health, and she doesn't think it's really having that much of an effect on us in that sense. But I think to a level we do. Whether we're just getting more run down and the health issues are coming up because there's other things that are sitting in our aura, so to speak, that we need to let go, is probably a little bit more around how that side of it works. Okay. Sarah says, is there a message for my nanny? Okay. Oh, honey, I get a very beautiful energy with her. So I do feel like I've got a very soft, gentle energy, and I need to acknowledge the hanky's fault. Oh, sorry, guys, put the pen down rather than drop it. I get the reference to the folding of the hanky. So I do feel like I'm with the beautiful lace hanky in that side. Whether you have one of hers or somebody in the family, pardon me, kept those, I do feel like I'm drawing around the stomach and things going on. Now, with your nanny, I feel like I need to be using my hands. All of a sudden, I feel very clumsy, like I'm dropping the pen. I'm getting caught up in my headphone cord and different stuff like that. So I do feel that there was a little bit of a shaky energy to her as well. Please know she's very much around you, and there's a lot of love and pride that comes through there as well. Okay, just scanning past some of these questions because they are double ups as well. Sheridan says, hi, Leanne. I was wondering if you could see anything big happening for me soon. I actually felt like I've moved, honey, so I do feel like I've got a move in that energy as well. So things are changing. I get you heading in the right direction, and it is positive. I also feel that you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself at the moment. So I want to say, try and get out of your own head, honey. It's that feeling of just allowing the energy to keep moving. All right. So wish you all the very best, sending a big hug. Okay. You need to find something like. Okay, Robin wants to know, that's a good question, hun. How can I tune in to find something? I cannot find my purple pendulum. I was like that for ages, honey. I lost mine, and mine's purple as well. And for months and months, everywhere I looked could not find it. Wasn't in the normal place. I ended up finding it in my handbag after I had emptied my handbag out several times and still not able to find it. So clear your mind, maybe do a little bit of a meditation and feel your energy connect with your pendulum, okay? Ask it to give you that clear picture of where it is, all right? It doesn't always work. Sometimes we get in our own head, but I do get the feeling that you will find it very soon with that, okay, hon? Makerly, sorry, honey, if I've said your name wrong. It helps if I push the button. She says, hi, Leanne, watching from Queensland. Fine. Friend has court case. Can you see anything on it? And my love for myself. Okay, I want to say start with loving yourself more, honey, because I do feel that you are very much in your own head as well. So whether that self-confidence has been broken in the past, I get you can move past this, okay? So I get it's a choice, all right? So I want to say choose to love you first, okay? So like I said, it comes with confidence at the same time. Now, court. I feel, unfortunately, it's going to be dragged out a little bit. So whether there's adjournments, but I just feel like it's going to go okay in the long run, but it's that feeling it's just going to be spread out a little bit with that. So wishing your friend all the best with that. Okay. Okay, guys, don't forget to hit the share button. Invite your friends and family to join in as well. If you'd like to make a booking for a reading, please take note of my website going across the page at the moment, Leanne Winston, psychicmedium.com. There is a link there to pretty much everything on my website, my shop, my calendar. You can make bookings. And if you don't get your question answered tonight and you really need that, maybe think about booking a one question reading as well, because I do those and I send them back to you via an email at the time of your booking. All right, so that's something to keep in mind as well. All right, so next we have Indy. Hello, beautiful. Hey, honey, hope you're well. Hope you're well. I am absolutely love some guidance in my love life as it's to, oh goodness, sorry, honey, in my love life as to what to do. I'm feeling very confused at the moment. Okay, I can feel your frustration, honey, because even just reading your words, I was getting very frustrated in that side of it. So I do feel there are things that are blocking you currently. I want to say let the walls down around your heart and allow that energy to flow, because I do feel that you are sort of putting the walls up and pushing your partner away in that sense. Now, I don't think you mean to, but I also get there's lack of communication. So I feel that you need to speak up. You need to be able to say those things that you want to, and that you need to be heard as well in doing that. Now, for some reason, with your energy, Spirit keeps making me feel like I need to pull my hair off my neck and around the side. So whether you're feeling a little bit hot at the moment or you've got a bit of a temperature, I just get the reference to feeling quite sticky and warm sort of feeling with that. So I wish you all the very best with that too, honey. Okay. So Michelle says, hi, Leanne, I hope you're well. Do you have any information about my children? Okay, I hear the number 3, so whether there's 3 children, but I also feel like I'm looking at the second child going through changes in that way, okay? So I do get the reference to family is going to be okay, all right? So I also feel that you're very much in your own head a little bit at the moment with everything that's going on. Look at all the pressures around you, honey. It is the feeling this will start to calm down. So I just look at the changes coming in. See that positive picture of what it is that you're wanting, okay? That will come, all right? It's just giving yourself the time to allow that energy to move. Okay, Alice, if you can ask more of a direct question than just guidance, please, honey, that would be much appreciated. Okay, Steph says, hi, Leanne, I'm just wondering if you can sense anything from my cousin who took his life. Oh, okay. So I don't know if I'm with the neck, but all of a sudden I just felt the restriction around my neck with that side of it. Okay. And would I be right in saying not long past? So I want to say to him, I want to say within the last couple of years with that reference, with that, I get very much the thinker very much in his own head. I do feel that he was good at covering up things in the way that he felt his emotions, his mental state in that side of it. Okay. So I actually feel like people were left in shock with his passing, so people didn't see it necessarily coming in that way. All right. I do feel that he is very much at peace. Now, I get he never fitted in his own body. So to me, it's the feeling that he wasn't meant to be here to grow old. He lived a short life, but very full in that life expansion as well with that. So did a lot in a very short time. Excuse my phone. I left the other phone in the other room, but I forgot to do that one. so please know that he's very much at peace. I do feel that he's been able to spread his wings. So I hope that makes sense with the spreading of the wings, because I do get the reference to there is somebody that makes a reference about the spreading of the wings. Okay, so I'll leave you with his love as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Tamara's just saying grandfather had heart issues when he passed. Okay. All right. So, yep, we've done Laura. Steph, I think I just did you, honey. I would love. I think, I'm pretty sure I've just done you, huh? I'm trying not. Hey, Yvonne. I hope you're resting and watching in still. So I'm just trying to not double up on people as well, because I want to try to get to as many of you as possible. So if you have answered a question already, please just keep it to one question. I know there is a bit of a delay, and I'm still only working on messages that come through at 8:36 at the moment, so they do add up. Don't forget to hit the share button and invite your friends and family to join in as well. Peyton, sorry, honey, your message is already up there. I never met my grandfather, but my father's side of my family have heart problems that can cause death. Not sure if that's possible to be my grandfather. Okay, now I think we found who it belonged to, honey. I do feel very strongly that it belonged to Laura, but thank you so much for sharing that. I get a beautiful smile with your grandfather, honey, so I do feel his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself as well. Okay, and I need to also around him acknowledge the birthday of August. So whether it's your birthday in August, his birthday, or somebody very close to you, he just wants to give the birthday wishes around August. So whether it's a big celebration this time, I just get a look at that side of it. Okay. Brooklyn says, had a MRV Monday. Do you feel the results will be good? Sorry, that's my cough. Or not so good? I get will be okay, honey. All right, with that side of it. So I want to say, I know it's very hard to not stress, and it's hard to wait that time, but I do get the reference to keep a positive mind with that. See and hear the doctor coming back, the specialist, with those results being what you need them to be. All right, so you can hear that positive return in the results. It's amazing what we can manifest in our own body. Okay. All right. Terry, I feel like there's a lot you're holding on to in your aura. So I want to say maybe look at cleansing your aura. You've been under a lot of stress lately, and I just get that's having that effect on your body with that. Okay. Hey, Nita from Sydney, if you could ask more of a direct question, that would be really appreciated, please. Michelle, anxiety, I get you're intuitive, honey. So I want to say, you're not listening to spirit at the moment. So I want to say, look at your own intuition, look at what it is that you are missing, that Spirit is trying to give you. So I do feel that there is a lot going on in that sense, okay? I'm actually going to touch on that, guys. It is very common for me to find in my clients, and I've seen this over time, not just with teenagers, it's with adults and stuff as well, that people with anxiety and depression, I would say 95% of my customers, or my clients, I should say, that come to me for readings and healings with anxiety and depression are quite intuitive. Now, Spirit will push and push and push. If they're not getting heard, or we're not recognizing what they're trying to show us, or we're blocking it, they will give it to us in one way or another. Anxiety and depression is usually when it's been full on, okay? So if you suffer with anxiety or depression, you have thoughts and feelings that don't feel like yours, could be quite sensitive. You could feel people's pain, emotion, and stuff like that. That is your intuition, okay? You need to acknowledge it. Sometimes it's just about acknowledging those thoughts, those feelings, or whatever Spirit is showing you, and let it go. And you will find that anxiety will move. If it stays there, it's yours. You need to go further, look at the triggers. But in general, it's quite common for that to happen, okay? And if you're wanting help in learning about this stuff, look at either myself or somebody else. Do a beginner's course, get books, read up on them. I do have a beginner's course in Adelaide coming up, a 2-day on a weekend on the 6th and 7th of April. That is about 50% sold out at the moment, but there is room there for more people if you want to learn that intuition. Sometimes just understanding it and knowing how to protect your energy, how to ground yourself, can help with that anxiety. You don't necessarily have to go out there and be a reader, but if you're intuitive or you're an empath, it really does pay to understand this stuff on a basic level, so you can get on top of the anxiety and make change in your life. Because for a lot of people, anxiety and depression can block a lot of stuff. It can stop us from living at times, so to speak. So, if we can have a healthy mind and acknowledge that stuff, there's simple tools out there to help you with that. So, and I will be having an online course coming up, probably the end of April, that will start as well. So it's just about, reaching out, ask for help, ask about the courses if you've got any questions. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that. But Michelle, look at your anxiety, your intuition with that side of it. Okay. Nikki, will my dad be okay? And will he be happy living with me? Yes and yes, honey, I get that. You're going to get a little bit of frustration from him to start with, because I feel like he is somebody that really likes his independence and gets frustrated when he can't do what he wants in that sense. He needs to realize that his body is changing, sort of thing. So I want to say sharp mind most of the time, but the body is letting him down. Okay. And so I wish you all the very best with that, Nikki. Phoebe says, hi, can you tell me if my finances is going to improve? I get yes, honey, but you're blocking it. So whether there's a fear of being happy or being successful, I just get the reference to you are blocking that. Focus on what it is you need. Ask your guides to help you with that. Give them the clear message of what it is you need financially to be comfortable. Don't be greedy. Ask them to be comfortable and give them permission to do the work and thank them. And my feeling is that you will find that will start to move, okay? When we focus on the negative, that is what we manifest. So if you're focusing on all your bills and your expenses and everything adding up, you're going to keep manifesting those bills. See yourself having the money to pay the bills. Have the balance in the account to pay it when it comes in. Okay? It's amazing what we can do. Hey, Lynn. Thanks. I've read that question. Same question. Okay, I read that one. Sorry, guys. Hi, Leanne. Do you see Vanessa? Yes, I get one more, honey, and I feel like I've got a little boy energy there. Okay. Kylie, I get okay with that. It's a short answer, I know, but I just get okay. This is a big one. Okay. I'm just going to put this up. I just feel like I need to go like this over the picture. Carly, hi Leanne, really in need of some guidance with employment. My hubby works 3.5 out of 4 weeks, and we are finding it incredibly difficult to be apart that for so long, especially with, oh my God, 6 kids, you poor thing. I can understand that. Will we ever find something that will enable us to not have to live separate lives, but also something that will give us financial success? All right, I'll just take that down. Thanks, Carly. Wow, I don't know how you do it with 6 kids with your husband being away so much. I'll give you a pat on the back, honey. You're a strong lady. It's a reference I get with that. I do feel something will come in. I feel like I'm looking at 8 to 12 months with that though. Sorry, hun. So I do feel that it is about doing this pattern, so to speak, for that little bit longer. I actually feel like I want to say look at own little business. So whether you've got ideas that you want to do your own business, I just get look at that. Self-employment, okay. Taylor says, hey Leanne, going through a lot at the moment, would love some guidance, please. Honey, I just get acknowledge everything as it comes up and deal with it and let it go. Acknowledge and give gratitude and let it go with that side of it, because I do feel like there are multiple things and this energy is really testing at the moment. The energy will start to move very shortly. And so I just get the reference to allowing that move to happen, okay, in the way of the energy. Laura, you are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. Okay, so I'm just going to just flick the switch or roll the cursor, I should say, and it will stop where it needs to. Because I know as I'm working out from the bottom, Spirit's just saying there's a lot of people missing out, so it's going to be a random selection now. We've got a few comments there. So guys, also don't forget to invite your friends and family to join in. You can share these videos after I have gone live, sort of thing. You can probably hit the share button now and share it to your page, even if you want to share the love, so to speak, with that. Talking about sharing the love, don't forget to hit the heart button and share the love with everybody. Let's fill the page with hearts, I reckon, because I do feel that a lot of us are needing to feel some love lately with the way we're being tested, the challenges and everything that people are going through. So please feel free to do that. If you know somebody that would like to watch or very interested in this side of stuff, hit the share button and post to their page if you know they'll be okay with it. All right. Kahana, sorry, honey, if I said your name wrong. Hi, Leanne, what does my future look like? I get study, honey, so I do feel like I need to be focusing on the study, and then for anything you put your mind to will come to the forefront with that side of it, okay? So I wish you all the very best with that. Okay. Taylor said, Keita says, thank you. You are very welcome. I'm reading 2 messages at once. Taylor says, I can validate you told me I would have a little boy. I gave birth to him after finding no heartbeat on the second. Times things have gone badly since, and I would love some guidance on this situation. Oh, honey, I am so sorry for your loss. Okay. You sense your son around you is the reference that I get. So I do feel I get the little angel wings with that side of it. So whether you refer to him as your angel in heaven, I just get the reference to looking at the little angel or the angel statue with that side of it. I do get the feeling that you need to allow yourself to acknowledge the grief as well. So whether you are trying to stay strong or others expect you to move past this quickly, I just get there's no need for the pressure, so to speak, with that. So ground yourself, get yourself healthy and happy. I do feel that another child will, another pregnancy will happen, and it will result in a happy, healthy baby with that. All right. My heart goes out to you, honey, and I send you lots of love and healing at the same time. I actually feel like I've got spirit connecting through your dreams as well. So whether you're noticing the dreams, I get the messages are coming through from spirit. Okay. Nat says, I'm in the ICU, mental health. I was wondering if you could give me some advice about getting rid of my demons. Okay, honey, my heart goes out to you as well, and I send you lots of love and healing. Another one that I think is quite intuitive. Okay, so would I be right in saying, Nat, that some of the time these thoughts, these feelings and stuff that is going on in your head doesn't feel like you, all right? There is a very fine line between what is our energy, the energy of others, and the energy of a spirit. So it may be possible that you are carrying the energy of other people, all right? Feeling their emotions, their feelings, your thought process. It might feel like yours at times, like you might hear your own voice, so to speak, but I do feel this energy isn't yours either. Now, I'm not saying there isn't mental health there, but I do feel that the intuition is adding to it as well. So ground yourself. I feel like you need to use black tourmaline as a crystal and selenite, because the black tourmaline is a protection stone. I'm told selenite for the negativity and the negative energy around you as well. Put pen to paper. Write your thoughts, your feelings down. So whether you journal, but I do feel that energy is needing to be to be moved in that sense. And only, honey, you can do that. All right. So it's about acknowledging it. Don't fight it. Just acknowledge it, give gratitude for it, and let it go. And now I know that sounds so easy to say, but it's practice. Don't give up. All right, you're strong, hun. So stay focused. One step at a time is the reference I get there. All right, so I wish you all the very best with that as well, and a speedy recovery. Okay. Okay. Nazzy says, hey, Leanne, do you feel any spirits around me? Yes, I actually feel spirit is drawn to you as well, hun. So I don't know if you get the kink to the neck at times, but spirit's just making me feel like I've got the tension in the neck, and I get a lady figure, a grandmother figure around you, hun, as well. Okay. I don't know if you're thirsty a bit lately, Nazzy, but all of a sudden I just feel with your energy I need to drink. All right. Tara, in love with my partner, just would like to know what you see. Okay. Thank you. I actually feel like I'm going the whole hog, so to speak, honey. I get the wedding bells and growth around that as well. So I don't know if there's just been a proposal or there's talk of proposal, but I do feel that we are taking it to the next step. All right. It feels good. Trust your gut instincts, honey. Okay. Moika, sorry, honey, if I've said your name wrong. Sorry, Spirit's poking me in the shoulder with your energy. How does my career look in the future, and will I be earning more money? Yes, but I also get there's more study to come with it as well, and so I do feel the focus needs to be around that as well. So I wish you all the very best. Joanna is just tagging Paul and Pauline. Beautiful. Thank you, honey. Thank you for sharing. I do really appreciate everybody sharing my videos, my messages and stuff like that. More the merrier, I say. So yeah, hit the share button. You can even push the share button on the comments and share it to your page so your friends and family are seeing it as well. Now, also, guys, if you're watching from Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, actually, I'm not even sure if I cross-posted tonight. That's a point. I think I did. Body, Mind and Spirit or the Live Hub, you need to jump over to mytimetv.live and comment in the background here so that way I can see your posts as well there. Now, I've just put my website up on the page, leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. feel free to jump over to my website, have a look on there. There's always new things going up, new dates, new shows, workshops. If you are looking at workshops, I actually noticed earlier today, and I haven't had time to go in and edit it, that my workshops that I've got up and running and are announced at the moment are in my calendar link, but there is a beginner's workshop link there as well, but that's got nothing attached to it at the moment. So I do need to go and add the beginner's link in there, which is on my list to do tomorrow. Now, guys, if you want to get on my emailing list for specials, for events, for workshops, for even a little bit of guidance in a monthly newsletter and stuff like that, products, sales and stuff that I've got coming up, please put the contact us, like register, subscribe through the website, workshop, same, different things, double use. Oh God, getting tongue-tied now. So hit that subscribe button. You will go into my automatic email list. I am trying to get more and more emails out because I want to share with you what's going on in the universe, why you might be affected. Maybe it's a crystal for the month and a bit of information around that. It could be sales coming up, or occasionally I get special like products in that are more limited and stuff like that. So you can also, keep an eye out for that stuff because I can post it out to you. Now, I do have some big news. I just seen Adair's comment come up on the bottom of my page, or a remark saying there's a comment. I do have some exciting news coming up, and I'm hoping to go live with that week next Wednesday night. So that will be here on My Time TV, that will get announced. So make sure you are tuned in next Wednesday night. If you do miss the broadcast, catch the replay because you will still be able to take advantage of that at the same time. So I don't want to give too much away just yet. We are pretty excited about this opportunity that I've been asked to take part in. It's a pilot program, so to speak, and we're going to see what happens from it. So I'm trying not to say too much. Sorry, guys. I hate when people do that to me, but make sure you are tuned in next Wednesday night to take part in that as well. All right. Okay, so where were we up to? Okay, Sarah's just saying thank you. You are very welcome, honey. I'm not sure if I put that up. I'm just hitting the scroll button once again. Kylie, I don't think I've done one for you. Hi, Leanne. I would love some guidance around work or career. Should I start writing a book I kept putting off? Thank you. Yes, honey. Very strong yes. So I want to say that's where your focus needs to be. Work and career, I get, is just going to flow with that side of it. But look at the opportunities that get put in front of you moving forward. All right. So I get that's important, the book. What keeps stopping you? I feel like you keep holding off. The time is now. Okay. So Kylie says, anything from my auntie who passed away on the 22nd of Feb this year? Honey, my heart goes out to you and I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, I actually get illness with her and I'm drawn very much around the stomach area. So whether there were cancer or there was something that spread, but I feel like I've got complications of it. She's making me feel really hot. So whether she struggled with temperature in that side of it, I just get the reference to my blood pressure, my temperature feels like it's gone through the roof with her energy. Okay, so whether she would take her clothes off because she'd get hot and then she'd be getting cold, I just feel like I need to be taking my clothes on and off with her. I also feel that she could talk a lot. I get the beautiful smile with that side of it. So very softly spoken, very gentle, but like to talk a lot is the reference I get. All right. So I will leave you with her love and know that she's very much around you, honey. She shows you, you feel her energy. Okay. Okay, Steph. Hey, I'm just wondering if I can pick up on anything from my cousin Mark who took his life. Honey, actually, I think I did you before. Okay, I do feel that you got to say goodbye after the fact, so you may not have got to do it at the funeral, but I feel like you did it in your own way, and he heard that. Okay, can anybody else choose? It's relief it had that. Okay, no sound, hun. You may, Rowan, if you're still having that trouble, honey, you may need to refresh your screen. I'm guessing people can still hear me. I think that's the only comment there so far. Cheers, that is a relief to hear that. You're welcome, Natalie. All right. Okay. Crystal, I would love some guidance on my work. I'm so lost in where I'm going at the moment, not doing very well mentally. Now, honey, I do get the feeling that you are being pulled up for a reason, so to speak. So to me, it's the feeling that the universe wants you to take time for you and do the work on you at the same time. When you do that, that energy will start to move, okay? So I want to say, see the positives in everything as well. Surround yourself with like-minded, positive people, because I do feel that you're taking on energy around others at the same time. Hang in there with work, all right? This energy is really going to start to move in the next couple of days if you're not already feeling it, okay? It certainly does test us, all right? So my feeling is that things will start to pick up. Okay. Is anybody else having trouble with volume? I'm just going to go right through to the end. Oh, no. Oh, good now. Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Rowan. Excellent. So you never know with technology. Like I said, we're still in the retrograde until tomorrow, and that certainly does play on technology as well. So beautiful. Okay. Let me see. Nikita, Helene, I'm worried about being able to. It's Nikita, Helene. Sorry, it moved. Worried about ever having kids, and I'm just wondering if you could give me some guidance. Honey, I do feel that you will have children. I actually want to put 2 around you. Okay. Make it about the connection. Make it about you and your partner not getting pregnant, honey, because we do focus on that, the need to get pregnant, and then we put pressure on ourselves. Our bodies do different things, and we forget about the connection of ourselves with our partners in that sense. So I want to say, have fun, enjoy each other's company, the connection that you are making in that sense, and the child will come, all right? But like I said, I want to put 2 naturally there for you, all right? Raywin, I get yes. I just get it's going to be a little bit of a journey first, okay? I do feel frustration around that at the same time, but I get yes very strongly with that, honey, okay? Let me just flick back a little bit. Rochelle, hey honey, if you can ask more in love, okay, maybe try, guys, to make your comments a little bit more direct, or your questions, I should say, but I get communication is lacking at the moment, so I do feel that things are sort of, I want to say, the hiccups, so to speak. So I do feel like there's times you feel like you've hit the brick wall, and other times things flow really well. But I just get the reference to look at the communication and things will be okay. All right. Thanks, Sadir. Appreciate that. Yeah. So, Raymond, we've just done your family, honey. Tamara is from Adelaide. Hey, honey. Not far down the hill from us up here. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. So that's a lovely comment. All right, beautiful. Kate, I don't think I've read for you tonight, honey. Kate, since I was younger, I always wanted kids, but the older I got, the more panicked I got. I might not be able to, in the back of my mind. Can you tell me anything? Hun, you're in your own head, okay? It's fear that gets in your way is the reference I get. So I want to say, ground your energy. Take your shoes off. Sorry, I should have turned that. No, I don't know where that's coming from. That's silence. Sorry. Take your shoes off, feel the connection with Mother Earth, and bring your focus from your head down to your feet. While you're doing that, do the deep, slow breaths down into your tummy, okay? It's going to raise your vibrations. It's going to bring your focus down out of your head, and you will be able to see the bigger picture. I do want to put children around you, hun, so I do feel that it won't be a problem, all right? See that child, see that pregnancy test coming through as a positive. See your child being put in your hands when you give birth and as a happy, healthy baby, because I just get the reference to you are blocking that at the moment with your own fear, your own insecurity, so to speak. So I hope that makes sense. Just change that thought process. I know it's hard, but you need to change that thought process. Adair is part of this testing program. I was very honoured when Adair asked me to take part, so we were all very excited about it. Okay, just flicking backwards a little bit. Bev, honey, I hope you're well. Will my daughter and her boyfriend stay together, and will he get help with his personality disorder? Yes and yes, honey. Okay, I just feel that things are in heightened with him at the moment. There will come a time where he really wants to help himself and make change. At the moment, I just don't think he's quite ready. So honestly, it's about hanging in there. Your daughter is strong. She's a bit like her mum. She's amazingly strong, and she shocks herself sometimes in that way. So yes, I do feel that it will be okay. They'll find a good balance, but they'll take the ups and the downs with it. Okay, so it's going to be that bit of a roller coaster, but they will find a good balance. All right, Sam, can you tell me sorry, hon. Can you tell me what is going on, D, with my daughter's skin? Is it lupus? There's a lot of questions around that, honey, and I really struggled to read that. No, I don't feel it is lupus. But there is a skin irritation. I feel like I've got lumps, so to speak. So whether the skin rises up but is also flaky. I'm hearing mites. I'm not sure if mites can do that, but for some reason I feel like I've got mites or something within the skin. So I don't know if they need to take a little bit of a skin sample, like a scraping, and test that. I just get the reference to the dryness in that side of it. All right. So I send your daughter lots of love and healing. I also want to say, look at the soap, whether there's irritations in what she bathes with. I just get the reference to looking at that side of it as well. Okay. Tori, you can put your questions up here, honey, and if Spirit draws me to it, I certainly will answer it. Okay, you are on the right page. Okay, Tash, what do you see regarding sex of my next baby? Boy, I get the boy, the blue colour. Okay, I actually feel like I want to say congratulations. So if you're not pregnant now, I feel like it's not too far away in that sense as well. Okay, Tally, what do you see for my next relationship? Balance is the reference I get with that, honey. So to me, I feel like it's more what you've been waiting for a while. I also want to say let the walls around your heart down, because I do feel that you have them up as well. Okay, so I wish you all the very best with that. Selena, hello, lovely. I'd love some guidance in life at the moment, probably job. Okay. Hun, you need to push yourself forward. So to me, I get the feeling that it's about pushing your boundaries. You need that challenge with that side of it. Don't be afraid to speak up and put yourself forward for more responsibility, because I do feel that there are changes coming around you. They are positive changes, but it's about stepping up. I feel like you suffocate at times when it comes to work. So whether it's about confidence in speaking up or not being heard, I just get the reference to a bit of anxiety around the chest, but the blocked throat chakra with that side of it as well. So I wish you all the very best with that. Okay. Shari, sorry, the writing is coming through a bit strange on my computer. Hi, Leanne. I'm new. Welcome, honey, to the page. Thank you for joining us. Do you have any guidance for me or feel any spirits around me? I'm currently going through health problems with a possibility of ovarian cysts and PID, and I'd love some guidance. Now, I don't know if you get pain in the back of your hip area, honey. When I'm reading your question before I even got to the health issues, the back of my hip area was quite sort of like pressure is the feeling I get there. So I want to say you feel a lot of, the ovarian cyst side of stuff. So I would say that's polycystic ovaries is the reference I get drawn there with that. I want to say look at your diet, honey. So whether it's about cutting out sugars or increasing your insulin levels, I just get the reference to you can get on top of this. So I do feel that you will start to find more of a balance at the same time when you look at diet and exercise with that. All right. So I send you lots of healing and love with that. And I do feel things will pick up with that. Okay. All right. I'm just going to scroll back through up to the top. I know we're nearly out of time. Okay, Sam is just giving us some information on her daughter's skin. Thank you so much for that. Yes, she has lumps like emphysema spots everywhere, being told not to use soap as she is very sensitive kid. Okay, because I feel like I've got the reaction to chemicals, so to speak. So whether, honey, maybe it might be worth looking at making your own soaps for her in that sense, so you know what's going into them. But I also would recommend maybe looking at Himalayan soap. Now I know that can be quite coarse at times, but it's got a very healing element in it. I don't think I've got any left in stock, but you can certainly buy it online. So look at pure Himalayan salt. All right. I'm just drawn to the natural, all the natural stuff in it in that sense. Okay. So thank you, honey, for your feedback. I really do appreciate it. Kat, will my kids' finances and myself end up fiance and myself end up moving out of this house, and roughly what time frame? I hear the number 7 around that, so I get yes with that, but I feel like I'm looking at either the 7th month or 7 months with that. So I just need to acknowledge 7 months. So I'm actually thinking I'm looking more July. Okay. All right. Excellent. Let me see. Tasha says, thank you so much. You're correct with your congratulations, and I've been feeling a little bit. Oh, congratulations, honey. I love baby news. Samantha says, what will be the sex of my next baby? I get a little boy with you too, honey. All right. Tash, you'll have to Tasha, sorry, honey. You'll have to let me know when you've had bubs. I love baby news. I love pictures. Thank you, Bev. You are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Okay. Laura, yes, I do feel it is. I just love the way your grandfather came through too, honey, before with the information. I played a little bit differently than what I set my intentions for. All right, guys. Well, don't forget to hit the share button. Invite your friends and family to join in. If you're watching this as a replay, certainly feel free to hashtag replay. So I know that people are catching the replay with that, and these videos aren't getting lost. And like I said, you are welcome to share these videos on other pages with other friends and whatnot. If you think there is something in the guidance I give or the messages that I share as well that might resonate with somebody, certainly please feel free to do that. Terry, you are very welcome. There isn't I'm not picking on serious health, honey, with that. So I'm not getting warning bells at all going on around your health. It's about maintaining it. Just breathe, ground yourself, let go of the stress in that way as well. Okay. And I think that's important for us all to do is just get out, get the fresh air, connect with Mother Earth, nature, and do the breathing, the slow, deep breaths to raise our vibrations. When we're doing that, we're centering our energy, which is going to energize us. It will raise those vibrations, as I said. You will have a clearer picture. You will feel better within yourself. And, I think it's important to stop every now and then and allow ourselves to take those deep breaths as well with that. Okay. All right. Caitlin, just quickly, yes, honey, I do feel you will, and I see the number 2 around that side of it. So I just wanted to touch on that. Terry, good night, honey. Thank you. You're pretty amazing yourself, and thank you for joining in. All right, guys, so remember, exciting news coming next Wednesday night that you can take part in. All you will need to do is type a keyword to take part in that, in this experiment, so to speak. I will fill you in, I promise, on Wednesday, or if not before. I'm just waiting for clarification to come through that it will be all working and up and going for me in the system, so to speak. So I can't wait to share that news with you. Spread the news, invite your friends and family to join in so they can take part in it as well, because I think this is going to be something that you guys will really enjoy, and I'm very excited about it. Now, if you're looking to grow your intuition, to expand it, to understand it, don't forget, I do have workshops coming up. I am doing the one in North Adelaide in class for a 2-day weekend course for the 6th and the 7th of April. If you want to join in or you want more information, have a look on my Facebook page in my events. There is a detailed information there and payment details. All you need to do, if you don't want to pay the full amount up front straight away, you can pay a $50 deposit to secure your place in the workshop, and then the final payment is due. You can pay it off, or you can make just the bigger sum the day before the workshop, as long as it's all paid and cleared in to the accounts the day before. All is good, and it's really going to help you to understand, to strengthen, learn protection and all that stuff, looking at the differences between mediumship, so talking to those passed over, as well as the psychic and the guidance side of it. Now, for those that are long distance, and we do have some people that are driving 8-9 hours to come and do this workshop, we've got people from different country town areas coming, Whyalla, Berry, border town at this stage. I think there's somebody from Mount Gambier, actually, by memory as well. So please, if you are interested, the venue does have accommodation. The hotel has very comfortable, reasonably priced deals there as well. And we have done a deal with them to include breakfast with your stay as well. You just need to let them know that you are booking with me in the workshop, and that they will honour that deal at the same time. So I'm really excited. That's only a couple of weeks away. I will be, for those that can't make it, I know there's been a couple of inquiries from Queensland to do this workshop as well. I will take it live, possibly end of April, May, and do it as online, as well as we will then step into the mid-level range. So development level 1 is this first one. Level 2 will be the mid-range, and then the 3 will be the advanced. And next year, I'm actually working on doing an 8-month course with people that would like to do that as well. So you can always contact me for details. That will start around March and go through to about October. And it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of growth and exciting things coming with that as well. You can certainly check out my website. Let me just put that back up for more information on events coming up. I know in April I don't really have any expos booked in at the moment because I'm focusing on the study and like the workshop side of stuff. But come May, the 4th of May, we've got the Gawler Barossa Jockey Club's Ladies Psychic Night. like I said, that's the 4th of November. Last I spoke to Sky, the lovely Sky that has organised that, there were 16 tickets left, and that was on Saturday when I seen her. Certainly, if you can't get tickets, reach out to her. She may be able to expand the room size with that. But you have 4 incredible mediums doing their thing. So we've got Eliza Richter, which is actually sound therapist, and she does readings and stuff with her and her big sound bowl. We have the beautiful Daryl that will talk about spirit, his experiences as a investigator in the spiritual side of it, as well as we might be able to shake him for a couple of readings out of that. Then there's a beautiful Julie and myself at the end of the night with that. There will be stalls there as well, people selling stuff, so come along and have a look. Tasha, I'm not sure what the typo was. Retyped it. Okay. So, yeah, certainly do that. 11th of May, off the top of my head, is the Golden Grove Expo. I will be that. Come June, I'm back in Port Pirie. I'm also at the big Adelaide Expo. People are already starting to pre-book readings for that. So if you want a reading and you know you can definitely go on the day, please ask me what my availability is. And then the weekend after that, I'm back north at Craigmore at their beautiful expo there on Newley Road as well. So there's more in June, July, August. You know, I'm here, there, and I'm everywhere. I am doing, sorry guys, I forgot, 24th, yes, 24th of May, I am in Broken Hill as well, doing a live show back at the Demo Club. I've been very lucky and proud to be asked to come back to do another live show there as well. So if you want tickets to the Demo Club, certainly ask at the Demo Club. I think they do have an online booking system. If you go into their Facebook page, it's in the events section of their page. I'm pretty sure I've put it in my page. I will check that in the morning as well. All right, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining in. I have gone overtime once again. I have really enjoyed answering your questions and connecting with you. Thank you so much for joining in, and please don't forget to share and invite your friends and family. Most of all, please take some time for yourself. Just breathe, ground yourself, and allow this energy to catch up, to bring a balance, because this hectic energy is now missing out. Kate, I'm sorry if I've missed your comment. There's like 300 comments here and I only have an hour to do it. Spirit does, keep in mind, Spirit does draw me to where the post stop to who I get to look at in that side of it. So I set my intention for Spirit to give those that need the messages. Please respect my boundaries and don't inbox me your questions wanting a free reading. I do certainly, thank you, Roz, I really appreciate that. I certainly do offer 1-question readings. You can book in on my website on that. I will email your answers back, but it does block up my inbox with lots of people expecting free readings. We as readers donate our time to these live shows, and I like to give back where I can, and I'm doing it 4 or 5 hours a week lately now that I'm back on my feet for my own health. So I do ask you to please really respect that side of it as well. We've all got expenses that we need to pay, so this stuff doesn't come cheap. All right. Well, thank you for joining in, and I look forward to seeing you. I will be back live Friday night at 8:30 with the beautiful Annette and Yvonne at this stage. So if I don't see you before, I'm sure I'll be live before that. We will see you then. Take care. Take some time for yourself and just breathe. Bye.